Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough. Today I am playing 2D6 Dungeon. I'm actually combining this with the 2D6 Realm book, but right now I'm doing a dungeon delve. I have returned to the dungeon, and so I am going to be hopefully finding some gold, leveling up possibly, who knows. But in the last video I rolled up my entrance, so I know where I'm starting. And we will go ahead and get started with, I'm going to go to the left door. If you've watched my previous videos, you know how this works. You roll 2d6, green is the x-axis, red is the y. This will tell me if it's a room or a corridor. It is a room, and it is going to be a 4x5 room. 4 this way and 5, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what I do is I typically draw the borders of the room first, and then I roll to see how many. Well, first off, you roll to see what is in the room, and this is level 3 now. So I'm going to be rolling on a different set of tables for level 3. Level 3 is the pink, I believe. Yeah. So level 3 starts on page 48, and this is a normal size room. So level 3 rooms is called the crypt. It's page 55. So I come to 55. I roll these again. Green is high, and I rolled a 4-4. A 4-4. It's on the next page. A 4-4 is a dusty bin. So what I do is I number the room 1. I'll put 1 here. It is a dusty bin. Okay. And I usually write down a dusty den. What am I? I can't even read today. A dusty den. I rolled a 4-4. And I write down the number just so I can come back to the chart if I need to. The dusty den says, this space is empty. The stone walls covered in dust. Piles of rubbish have gathered. Someone sits in the shadows. Roll a d6. I rolled a 1. On a 1 to 3, fight a banished. It says exits are random and it is not unique. All right, so I'm going to be fighting a banished, and I don't know if that is a level 2 or a level 3. Let's see. It is a level 2. So a level 2, and I'll put this card up on the screen so you can follow along. And remember, the exits will be random, so I'll have to roll to see. I can do that right now. Let's see how many exits there are. 5 is 2 exits. So I will put 1 here, and I'll put 1 here at the bottom. There is a random way you can roll for which walls and stuff is on, but I just do it. I just pick it because it makes the map fill out a little better. All right. I don't know what type of exits these are. We'll do that afterwards. The banished has 9 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The banished blocks on secondary 1s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. Wow. 1, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. No primaries. The banished has +1 shift. So I will put the +1 in. Well, I'll put it over here. And it looks like all he does is wild scratch, d6 -1. Well, I'm going to attack this guy before he even can think about it. I roll a 3-1. With 2 shift, I can make that a 4 and I can make that a 2. I will do that. I turn this to a 4 and I turn this to a 2. Now, he does not block on a secondary 2, so it's d6 -2 damage. Where is a good d6 that I can roll that will be visible? I guess I'll roll. Sorry, I'm trying to find a d6 that'll show up on different than the red and green. 3. 3 -2 is just 1 damage. But hey, got to start somewhere. 1 damage. All right, he rolls a 6-5. Now, he can't use that to turn this to a 6-6. It has to be a natural roll. He only attacks on a 4-1. There's no way he can make that a 4 with 1 shift, so he misses. And by the way, this is turn number 2 now. I come at him, and I roll a 4-4. With 2 shift, I will make this a 6-4. He does block on secondary 4s, which is -1 damage. A 6-4 is a slash, which is d6 plus 2, but I take off the 1, so it's just d6 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, so he takes 5 more damage, and he's down to 3 health. He comes at me, and he rolls again. A 6-5 with 1 shift is not enough. Turn number 3. I roll a 1-2. With 2 shift, I can't make that a 6-4 or a 4-2, and I miss. He swings. Good night. He rolled. That's 3 6-5s in a row. He rolls a 6-5 and misses. We are now to turn number 4, where we both get a bonus 1 shift, and I attack with a 2-2. I don't really have a choice. I will use my 2 shift to turn this to a 4-2, which is going to be d6 minus 2, d6 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3, and that is enough to kill the Banished. All right, the Banished gives me 34 XP, which is going to be 633. When I get to 1,000, I will level up, so I'm at 633 now. And the Banished set has a treasure, a BST1. I'm not sure what that is. BST... A body search table 1 at -2. Body search, page 20. Body search table 1, and I subtract 2 from the sum of this roll. That's an 11 minus 2 is 9. Rolled up in a cloth are some sticks of charcoal. Okay, got some charcoal. And a quill feather. These are good to have for offerings. Quill feather. There is a pouch containing 4d6 plus 20 gold. Nice! 4d6 plus 20. 12, 18, 22 plus 42 gold. That's 63 gold. That was awesome. 63 gold. Okay, and the Banished is dead. Now, going back to the level 3 table, which I'm trying to remember. It'll take me a little bit to remember which is which. Level 3 was page 55. Page 55, I rolled a 4-4, so the room was the Dusty Den. After I beat this guy, it says, all right, so no treasure other than what he carried. Exits are random. So here's what you do. You turn to the level 3, at the very beginning of the level 3 tables, and there is a exit 3 table right here. You roll 2d6, and this will tell you what type of door it is. It is a 4-6. 4-6 is wooden doors, all locked. All right, so the symbol for a wooden door is just a empty square, and I put an L to indicate they are locked. I do not have any lock picks. No lock picks. So I can always come back. I can go back into the entrance and explore one of these other ways. The other thing you can do is you can wait a turn and you roll to see a patrol. Well, not a turn, you just wait. You say, I'm going to wait, and a patrol will randomly come through one of these doors and open the door. But you have to fight that patrol. So right now, I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I'm going to come back and go through this door, or this corridor over here. And I rolled a 5x2 room. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And I'll color this in a little bit. Okay. It is a how many exits? Well, yeah, we can roll that. 2 exits, so I'll put 1 here and 1 here. And now we go roll to see what type of room what is this room. Roll 2d6. That is a 3-2. 3-2 is corner Corner cage. All right, so this is room number 2. A corner cage. You know that whatever's in this corner cage is not going to be good. Corner cage was a 3-2. All right, it says, there is a skeleton warrior in a cage here. Pressure plates litter the floor. Make a PC a precision 8, or you accidentally stand on one. The cage opens and you must fight it. This room has reinforced doors, so that's not good. Are they locked? You roll a d6. 4. Only metal doors are locked, so these are unlocked. Okay, so the thing is, I could fight the skeleton warrior, but I guess the game is supposed to be played where I'm supposed to be cautious, right? I mean, I want to try to make this precision. So my precision right now is +1. So the way this works is you roll 2d6, add it together, and add your precision, and I have to equal or beat the number. I rolled a 7, +1 is 8, so I didn't stand on it. A skeleton warrior, by the way, is that a level 2? It's a level 2, 10 health. Maybe I don't know. And it had a 2. I think it means you get 2 attempts at it. Or does that mean you have to make 2 attempts? I think it's just you could make up to 2 attempts to try and be successful at it. So you know what? I'm not gonna mess with the skeleton. I'll leave him alone, and we will go through this door. Wherever this goes is going to be a dead end, whether it's a room or a corridor. So let's just roll it. That is a 3x3, which is 9 squares. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I'm just going to make a 9 square room, shade all this in, and it'll be a dead end room. And let's roll to see what the room is. Page 55. That is a 5-2. Page 56. 5-2 is a root chamber. This is number 3. I should put skeleton warrior in here in case I want to come back and let him out. Maybe he's a friend. Skeleton warrior. All right, 3. The 5-2 is, what did I say it was? Root chamber. A 5-2. All right, the root chamber says, from the ceiling and walls run many thick roots. They have pushed through and formed a circle. If applied correctly, you can make an offering to Radicina for 1 FP, 1 favor point in the root nest. This room has wooden doors. Well, there aren't any. And it is a unique room, so it's unique. I put the letter U there to indicate it's unique. So it is a, what did I say, Radicina? Radicina. Okay, so let's go look at Radicina's card, and maybe I can make an offering. All right, Radicina, like, mushrooms. Guess what? I have 2 Geist mushrooms and a purple mushroom. But that purple mushroom, it had a value, so I'm not going to sell it. I don't know what that means. I will scratch off one of my Geist. I only have 1 left. And I will make a Radicina +1 favor point. And I've been tracking these on my character sheet. And let's see. Let's go to Radicina. Well, I know I have. Oh, maybe I haven't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is under Radicina, I will put, I have 1, 2, 3, I have a favor point. Okay, when you get up to 6, I mean, you can't fail a 6 roll, so let's keep going. All right, that is a dead end room, so I'll go back in here and we'll go through this door.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
Same 2x5 room. Okay, but this way it's going to run this way. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many exits? 6 is 3 exits. Wow. Okay, so I can put one at the top, one on each side. All right, so there's an exit here. There's an exit here. And there's an exit here. What is this room? Oh, wait. I rolled for the exits. Okay, so now we go and we roll for what is in this room. This is going to be room number 4. And I rolled a 3, 6. And on page 55, 3, 6 is Granite Temple. A granite temple. Standing in the center of the room is a self-contained miniature temple of white granite. You look around the structure. Make a precision check. If you pass, roll on secret 1. All right, the precision here is 9. You know what I'm going to do? Before I do it, I'm going to drink that potion called, what was it? It was the Potion of Constancy, which gives me plus, I'm going to double check it, but I'm pretty sure it gives me +1 precision and +1 discipline. +1 precision, +1 discipline. Okay, so for this dungeon, I get +1 precision and +1 discipline. Now, I've already got +1 precision, so this is going to add 2 to the roll, and I need to beat a 9, 9 or higher. I rolled an 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. I did it. So I discover a secret. Roll on SECT 1. Secret 1. I don't think I've ever had to roll on one of these. Secret hatch 1. Page 29. There's a secret hatch. Secret hatch 1. Roll 2d6 and add them. That is a 7. There is a small box of trinkets. A glass orb. An acorn. And a black feather. Okay, those are things that some of these gods and goddesses will like. Okay, that was number 4. Now, and let me go back to page 55 because I don't know what type of doors these were. The Granite Temple was random doors, and it is unique. So this one is also unique. Random doors. So let's go roll to see what kind of doors are here. Level 3. Roll 2d6. That is a 4, 5. Metal doors. Metal are solid. Okay, so these have all metal doors. Are they locked? You roll a d6. 3. Unlocked. Excellent. All right, so they are all unlocked. Let's go through this right one right here. A 4x2 room. All right, the good news is this is putting me up against the wall, which is good. But I can only do 2, so let's go 2x4. We'll just switch these and make it a 4x2 room. 1, 2, 3, 4x2. How many exits? 4 is 2 exits, but really I can only make 1. There's just not enough room. And I'm not going to roll to see if the secret door is here yet. I'm gonna get more higher into the dungeon and check. Because if it's down here and I'm way up here, I'm gonna have to backtrack, which is not a big deal. You can backtrack with no issue. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead. So the way this works is there are 4 squares against the wall. So you roll a d6 for each one that is against the boundary. And if you roll a 6, you find the secret chute. And I did not. So there is no secret chute. So what I'll do is I will do this to indicate that I have searched that. All right. This room is, let's see what it is. It is a 1-5. A 1-5. This is room number 5, by the way. 1-5. It is a statue gallery. Man, there's statues all in this place. Statue gallery. A selection of stone statues stands in a circle. One appears to have a hatch at its base. You may search it. Roll a d6. On a 1 to 2, it turns into a stone maiden that you have to fight. It does not. Then roll on SECT1, Secret 1, which was on page 20-something, Secret 1. 29. Another secret hatch. Roll 2d6. 7, same thing. Glass orb, acorn, and a black feather. So I'll just put 2x for all of these. Okay, and then it said it's random doors. So let's see what type of doors are in here. That is a 2-4. Page 50. Sorry. Page 2-4 is metal doors again. Okay, just one metal door. Is it locked? 3, that is unlocked. All right, good. Let's go through it. A 2x2 room, very small. How many exits? That will be 1 exit. I will put that at the top. Oh, you know what? I rolled doubles. Hold on. Sorry. When you roll doubles, you roll them. You roll 2 more d6 and you add it. So this was a 2x2, and I roll it again. I don't think you don't re-roll again. So this is going to be a 7x7 room, which is a large room. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a huge room. There's a special chart just for that. So the large rooms for level 3 is on page 53. Page 53, you roll 2d6 and you add them. That's a 7. A 7 is a pillared hall. This is room number 6. A pillared hall. There's lots of statues and pillars in this dungeon. I rolled a 7. What did I roll? 5-2. All right. I don't even know why I have to write that down. I rolled a 7. A number of pillars run the length of this dusty space. There is a metal burner here that hasn't been lit for a long time. Roll on IAUT2. These are archways. How many exits? 2 is 1 exit. Well, the bad news is it bumped up against this door. So there's your 1 exit. So I'll close this off, and I'll just have to backtrack to this unlocked door. Let's roll on IAUT2. IAUT2 is Interruptions and Unexpected Table 2, and it's on page 50. All right, you roll 2d6. Green is high. That is a 1-6. There is an old stone urn here that has been pushed over and smashed across the floor. Roll a d6. On a 1 to 4, a giant rat. A 6, there's no giant rat. You must fight. If you rolled a 5 or 6, you find nothing. This room is empty. But not completely empty, because I can still roll to see if I find the secret chute. And in this case, I'll be rolling 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need a 6. Come on. I got a bunch of them. So yes, I do find the chute back up to the surface. I'm not going to use it right now. I don't want to use it because I'm not ready to go back up. But remember, when I go back up and I come back down, you only find 1 per level. So I got to find the stairs down to level 4. All right, let's keep going. So I leave this room and I come back down, and here's an unlocked door. So I'll go through it. Let me re-roll that. What was that? 5 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm gonna intercept it with the main entrance. Let's roll how many exits? 4 is 2 exits. All right, so there's one, and I will put the other one up at the top here, like that. And let's see what this room is. It is a 6-3. This was, again, room number 7. 6-3. Page 55, 56. 6-3 is a slab store. Do they sell slabs here, or do they store them here? This appears to be a place for storing slabs. There you go. 6 large examples lean against a wall. There is a workbench with an old chisel and hammer. I'll take them. Chisel, hammer. Roll on IAUT2, and these have archways. All right, so it's an archway. IAUT2, which was on page 50-something. Yep. All right, roll it again. That is a 4-6. There is a woman in the corner cowering. She explains that she is looking for the ghost of her mother and gives you an amulet and runs off. Gain the ancestor quest. Cool. When you meet a ghost, roll a d6. On a 1 to 2, it is her. The amulet and ghost will evaporate. Otherwise, combat. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to put d6 for ghost encounter. 1 to, what was it? 1 to 2. Disappears. 3 to 6, fight. Okay. Cool. I like quests. I don't think I've actually ever... I think there was one I did in a previous game. All right. Let's go through this north door. That is a small room, 2 by 3. 1, 2 by 3. How many exits? That is just 1 exit. We'll put it up at the top here. And what is this? Now, this is a small room. I didn't roll doubles. It's a small room, and so you roll on a different chart for that. The chart for small is... Level 3 small is on page 59. 59. You roll 2d6 and add them together. That is an 8. An 8 is a stone slab. One of the exits here, if any, is blocked by a stone slab. Randomly establish which one. Well, there's only one exit, and so it has to be this one. What I can do is I'm going to put, this is room number 8, and I'm going to put stone slab blocking door. What I can do is I can use the story part of this game to come up with a way to, maybe I pull the slab away, but when it falls, it makes a real loud sound, which will probably cause a wandering monster. But I won't be able to do that in this video because I try to keep these under 30 minutes, and so I'm going to have to pick this up right here in the next video. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of 2d6 Dungeon. I will be back very soon with the next episode, and we'll see what happens. Until then, everybody, take care.